Try like this. I'm 90% sure I'm dealing with a bug. Drops after the skeleton encounter. After the ritual during the Spring Run Dry quest. A Spring Run Dry. Return to Eliandra and then this fucking thing is bugged. It fails the quest.
I will be...
Maybe some of the companions is causing the bug. I have a feeling it's Grey Boar. I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's Grey Boar. It might be Grey Boar. Or in the bear, eh? Wild Boar, Book Reader, Lil, Fire, Dwidri, Kigwen, Hegwart, Anga, or Wave, Spear, She-Wolf, Twin, Spirits, Twin, One-Eyed, Master of Ease, Sweet Voiced, Sky Reader, Saint. Let's see if Grey Boar is causing this mess. My immediate fail. Man. Man. Cool and Wilson, thanks for the follow. Immediate fail. Orin the Bear Digger Bug. Let me see. Drops from skeleton encounter after ritual during a Spring Run Dry quest. Shitheads. Freaking shitheads. I lost 30 minutes on this. It's a fucking bug. Fail, you piece of shit. Fail. I guess it would hope. The Stargazers. Desolate Howl has been revealed. Worked, but everything was so strange. I saw a place and a road that leads to it. It's to the south of here, within the boundaries of the world wound. I didn't see Targona. Something separates us from her. She's not on a different plane, and yet she's not fully on this plane either. However, there is one thing I can say with certainty. The creator of the sword is not dead. Her heart still beats. Praise heaven, thank you, righteous Eliandra, and you, champion. Is it possible that I could be reunited with my dear sister and companion? This day is joyful indeed. I'm afraid this day is not as joyful as you may think, Angel. My scouts have just returned. There's an unknown detachment moving in this direction. They look like cultists. They're coming straight towards us, like they know we're here. I'm not sure what's going on. We have to stop them. Did someone discover the secret of Pulura's fall? My heart is filled with worry for the temple and its brave inhabitants. Champion, we must go and help Qatar. Go with him. You're the Knight Commander of the Crusade. And Qatar is our faithful ranger and protector. Surely together you can hold off the cultists. But the Herald of Yomedea, the Lightbringer, should remain here. We cannot risk him being seen outside the temple. I'll go gather the soldiers and then follow the commander, Qatar. Do you think it's related to our rival? Could they follow us here? Can't say for sure. We should expect the worst. We may have been followed. That doesn't mean they discovered our secret. Even if they have, we might be able to stop them before they can send back a report to our location. Alright, let's go. At that end, you can't even speak with him now. And where am I supposed to go? Outside or... I wonder if they're really gonna drop the dagger. And I won't get 20,000 XP out of it. Arteon 86, thanks for the sub. I'm fighting this without buffs. Suspicious travelers. I plagued Smilodon. Should have used buffs. Berserk. I should have used fucking buffs. They got a lot of Smilodons now. Seems like we're good without buffs.
Victory is worth the pain. Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Mercy, we ask for mercy. Exhausted by their battle with the undead, the alleged cultists sit in very silence. Only one of them dares to speak up. He seems to be the de facto leader of the group. His shoulders drop slightly, though he tries to appear confident, and in the moment you suddenly realize you've seen him before. He was in the vision you had when you were in the caves near Kenabres. This tall half-elf was among those who betrayed Lariel and offered prayers to the monster that killed them. His past years have aged him. He is no longer young, yet despite his grey hair and worn features, his manner and bearing have not changed. He looked at the fallen angel in your vision with the same mixture of boldness and uncertainty that you see before you now. Who are you? State your names. Qatar does not lower his weapon, his gaze is stern and unyielding. I recognize him. The one who begs for mercy was among the traitors who lured the angel Lariel into a trap. The leader of the cultists turns pale at the sound of Lariel's name. His lips tremble, but he seems to have lost the ability to speak. Traitors and demon worshippers here. We should not have helped them. We must finish what the undead started. Eliandra. Qatar, stop. We can kill those who beg humbly for mercy. Or will be no better than the demons. When I look into their souls, I see grief, fear, and repentance, not evil. We must make them to the temple and heal them, then ask questions. You out of your mind. You just revealed our secret to the total strangers. Forgive me, and you Qatar as well. You're a great warrior, the best we have. I cannot take your side in this, and if I went along with you, I would be ashamed to see my own reflection in the holy waters of Pulura. And the High Priestess of Pulura's fall. Guards, I order you to take these people to the temple. And on the subject of secrets, Commander, you should talk to the prisoner yourself. I believe you two will see the truth of his heart and the absence of evil in his soul. And where is the last dagger? There's the fucking dagger and the first quest failed. Or in the bear. 30 minutes I lost because of that bug. 30 bloody minutes. I hope I'll receive the XP even though the quest failed. Because basically it didn't fail. You know. If I can turn those daggers back in. If. That's a big if. Yo, Arton, I just seen it's 6 months in advance. Holy shit, man. Thanks a lot.
You follow.
I'm a bit pissed off. I don't watch anything at all. Work, you shit. Come on. I don't care if there is a mark on a quest or not, but to be honest, you know, all of my quests are green. And then I got one stupid X because of the bug. I haven't failed a single quest since the start. While Leandra and Kater are arguing about what to do with the prisoners, Commander should talk. Close this. Please work, 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 work. Ah! We'll see if we can avoid the bug. I have some ideas on my mind.
am continuing my efforts to identify.
All this waiting bores me.
With some of the companions that's causing this. I leave them all behind and will know if it's companions or me or the inventory. It's something I'm holding. They managed to fix something and they broke something else. I don't know if there is a way to spawn the dagger. Someone would need to check commands. I would do it, definitely.
I will be glad.
Let's see if it's the companions that are causing the bug. Cause I really don't know what else to try. I tried dropping those daggers. It just doesn't work.
All this waiting bores me. Let's move already.
Oh shit, I'm encumbered. It's not companions. The left option that I got would be one of the new items I loot. Like drop all items till the last dagger. Till this one. If it's not those previous save, then the patch broke the quest. No one knows the way around this, eh? I haven't tried to find anything at all. I'm thinking, but nothing comes up on my mind right now. Absolutely nothing. I tried with companions if they're causing it, without animal companion, without daggers in inventory. I just don't know what else to try. Quest is just bugged. Can't go back to 103. I don't know, how am I supposed to go back to 103? Is there even a possibility for something like that? Because I doubt. I really, really doubt. There is no way you can do something like that. Were they touching this quest, by the way? Quests and information. I don't see it. The pre-order version. But I don't want to break the game like this, you know. I don't see any option. No, there is no option.
Let's move already.
One oh three, 103. I got the latest update. I'll tell you now. The last update was 104D. I need 103D from September 15th, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I think I'm gonna break the entire game like that. Then I'm gonna really freak out. And I put it where? In launch options. Or in beta. Where do I put it, Mick? Maybe that can work. Maybe. But who has 103? No one's got 103. It's auto update on everyone. What do you mean open console? In a game? Is there a console in a game? On your browser. It needs to be in a browser, eh? I can't do it from here. Yeah, warrior, fresh. It needs to be in a browser, Mick, yeah? I can't do it from Steam application, no. Jesus Christ, make him gonna break the entire game like that. I'm gonna break the entire game like that. I don't wanna risk that much because of 20,000 XP. I really don't wanna risk that much. Let me restart the client. If anyone has 103, I could give the save files. Send the save files. Although it might be bugged even on 103. How can you know? I'm avoiding bugs. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, bugs again. Alright, I'll send it immediately. Let me give one more shot and then I'm sending the save files. See if I can drag and drop them there. Yeah, but it's a question when they'll solve this one. I want to resolve it now. I really want to do it now. Insta fail, god damn, son of a bitch. I'll send the files now so you guys test it out. See if it bugs for you also. Let's do it. Broken quest. I got a broken quest. Did it work? I can't drag and drop. Try like this. No, it won't work on Twitch. It doesn't allow me to drag. I know it might break it even more. I know. But it annoys me so fucking much. No, I don't want to install mods because they're also broken. I can break the entire game with mods. You don't put mods on a game like this. In a 2 years from now, maybe with mods. Not now. Just not now. You know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. One less time, see if it works. If it doesn't, don't give a fuck anymore. Get the fuck out. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just fuck you. And the daggers and everything that has to do with those daggers. Piece of shit. What's up, Zemfir? No, now instead of a demons, I'm fighting with bugs. No, Mick, I don't wanna fuck my game even more. No. It's way too risky. Stupid ceremonial dagger. God forbid I play one single game in the last 10 years without bugs. God forbid that shit happens. And what I do with it again? What do I do with this Iggy? When I got all 21 daggers and I got a bug quest, drops from skeleton encounter after the ritual during a spring run dry quest. You don't say! You don't say! Piece of shit. You and your daggers. Go through the prisoner. Work! Work, you shit! Work!
All this waiting bores me.
Fucking hell, they didn't allow console.
No reason to pause.
Move out!
I wouldn't be mad if I didn't have 21 daggers. I'm mad because I have 21 daggers. That's why. 18, 21. Burn in hell 21 times in a row, you piece of shit. Where is the prisoner?
Head on!
Cult leader. Drop and pick them up again, I tried. I tried to rest and drop. I tried to go back to Dresden, came back and drop. I went back to Dresden, left companions over there. And tried. And it doesn't work. I tried every possible thing there is. I also dropped all items that I looted before daggers. I tried multiple saves too. I restarted. I restarted the Steam also. I tried everything there is. Every fucking thing there is. For the first time when I went to this location was at 103, I believe. Yeah, on 103. And now it's 104. And now it's 104. I got one thing in mind. Only one thing in mind. Just so we know if it's bugged or not. Here I posted. The save is good, the quick save. We don't give a fuck about it. What we do is this. This is before I went down there. I'm gonna run through and trigger the quest immediately to see if it's gonna bug out or not. Because I'm going from Dresden for the first time over there. I have a manual save. So let's see if that shit works. We'll give it a shot. I won't spend time on conversations. There's only gonna be fighting. Unfortunately. But here I didn't level up. Which is even worse. Although, again, I don't care. What I care is to trigger those dagger quests and see if it's gonna be a fail or not. I know exactly where to go and what to do. Since I got a manual save. I wanna see if it's bugged for good or not. Okay.
I will be.
And we're gonna figure it out now. The last solution that you mentioned when I entered the map.
Move out!
We'll see. They might broke the quest entirely with a patch. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And then even level up. Because of that reason.
Head on!
This is the quest for 21 daggers. Fucking hell, what was the quest for 21 daggers? Who gives the quest for 21 daggers? It's not Nidalab. Who gives the quest for 21 daggers?
Can't hide from me.
I lead, you follow.
What is the NPC that gives the quest for 21 daggers? Wait, maybe I've been targeting the wrong NPC all the time. But I've been there now. No quest with not level. Now the quest doesn't exist. I need to pick up a dagger first time. Okay. We know where one is. I thought it was some other NPC. Shit. Stupid dagger. Ah. It was like this when I played Kingmaker Vanilla. On every 15 minutes. This is the first time it happened in 150 hours here, okay? So I won't complain much. I found an unusual dagger. Have to go. 21 ceremonial daggers, here we go. Will you bug or not? And what's causing the fucking bug? Come on. I finished. Yes. Go. It's broken. It's broken. Broken. I'm trying to fix something that's completely broken, man. I have manual save, okay? I haven't touched a fucking thing. Don't pick up the dagger, then pick the dagger and get the quest for 21 daggers. What? You mean after the circle? You're smart. It might work. It might work, but I would need to replay 5 hours. Just to figure out if it's gonna work or not. I would need to replay the entire thing. But that's a good solution. And you might actually cheat the game like that. That's smart. But you really think I'm gonna replay? I won't. What, I lost 5 hours for nothing? No. I'll live without 20,000 XP. If I sell 21 daggers for 200 gold, that's a profit. Each of those daggers is 200. Do you feel remorse for your actions? Or even better, tell me who you are and what part you played in the death of the angel Lariel. My name is actually doesn't matter. I don't want to reveal the name of my clan and bring shame upon it. My own name means nothing. I'm a Sarkorian by birth, but I came to Mende with refugees when I was a child. I grew up in an orphanage at Yomedea's temple, and when I was old enough I joined the Crusaders there. I was a good scout, inquisitive, daring, not afraid to go into the most dangerous places. At least that's what my commanding officers thought. In truth though, I just always been drawn to forbidden and dangerous. When an angel came to my commanding officer and asked for a few people to accompany him on a dangerous mission, they chose me. The angel wanted to find the outcasts, those first crusaders who either succumbed to demonic corruption or were accidentally infected. These outcasts then gave birth to mutated children. According to the rumors, they sought refuge in the caves beneath Kenabres, away from the judging eyes and pious mongrels. I was sent there to look for any traces of their presence. And those caves are deadly, an immense labyrinth of passages, running deeper and deeper, all the way down to Darklands. Darklands are immense series of caverns, vaults, and passages under the surface of Golarion. While entrances to the dark lands can be found throughout the world, it is uncommon for travelers to venture into the almost universally unsafe depths. And after hearing of the angel's plan to descend into that place, someone decided to make it his grave. Holy shit, you talk a lot. I probably have no right to ask forgiveness for all I've done. But I was very young, and I never liked being a crusader, rising early in the morning, training and marching in formation. I've been forced to do that my whole life. In the orphanage where I grew up, all the children were made to march like little soldiers as soon as they could walk. But he promised something different, something new. He said we shouldn't be afraid of demons. Sure, narrow-minded prigs claimed that demons were murderers and destroyers, but that wasn't true. Demons were actually strong and free, and they were ready to share their power and freedom with any who would join them, and I believed them. I often thought about how a real warlash, an ordinary Sarkorian just like me, ascended to incredible heights after she chose to serve the Skari. If it worked for her, I thought why not for me, so I agreed to betray the angel. I lied to him, told him I found the outcast he was looking for, and lured him into a trap. Do you feel remorse? Yes and no. There is such a fine line between remorse and disillusionment. He gave me power, just as he promised. I spent years in the cult of the Skari, enjoying that power and basking in the adoration of the weak. And yet, well, I saw so many crusaders who fought with honor until the very end. When I looked into their eyes, I remembered the proud, noble spirit of the angel that I betrayed. I miss the camaraderie, the sincerity. 70 years is a long time, even for a half-elf. And I see many things differently now than I did when I was young. Who is this he you keep talking about? He is the echo of the Skari. He is an avatar of the great demon lord, his archpriest. He once led a fight against the god Eroden, but was defeated. He has never forgotten or forgiven those responsible for his humiliation. And he knows you're here. He was the one who guided us to this place. He brought us to the wasteland and told us to move forward in search of the unknown. I know that the Herald of the Lightbringer is here with you somewhere. Warn him. Warn him that the Echo knows he's here. That is all I can do for you. Warn the Hand of the Inheritor. We try that stupid 21 daggers once more. God damn you. God damn you. You hear the distant sounds of conversation. Eliandra and Qatar appear to be having an intense discussion. Their voices are not raised, but you can feel the tension between them, like a gathering storm that could break at any moment. I already apologize for using my powers as the High Priestess to pressure you like I did. I had to intervene. You would have brought harm to those poor, miserable people. I can read the souls of others. And while like them, I see no evil, only fear and greed. Enough, Priestess. I don't mind giving me a tongue lashing. You can scold me as much as you want. I won't be offended. Did not expect me to forget about my duty. I'm responsible for the safety of this temple, and the safety is threatened by those cultists. We need to interrogate them, and if necessary, torture them until they reveal the truth of how they came to be here. Was it by chance or by choice? If it's the former, letting them go is out of the question. They may not have any evil intentions, but they still cannot be trusted. If they prove their innocence, they will remain here as prisoners. My righteous friends, your words are endless circle. You've gone round and round. You're no closer to making a decision. I learned some important information. The leader of occultist serves the echo of the Skari, and that monster knows the hand of the inheritor is here at the temple. It requires angel mythic path. Enough arguing. Eliandra is right. The cultists wish to atone for their crimes, and we must support them on their path to redemption. We must not torture them. Lawful. Enough arguing. Qatar is right. We cannot trust the sincerity of the cultists. We must get the truth from them, by whatever means necessary. We tell the truth. They serve echo of the Skari. This is an enemy I know. The echo is a terrible monster, a formidable foe. You are his equal. He's an avatar of the Skari, alike in form, but possessing an independent consciousness and unrelenting malice. Is he responsible for Lario's death? Don't bother with reply. I already know the answer. See, Eliandra, you let a serpent inside our house, a servant of demonic beast. Let me interrogate him, along with the others. They showed up outside our walls at the exact same time as the Herald and the Knight Commander. I do not believe they're here by accident. I forbid you from conducting an interrogation, not just for the sake of those poor people, but for your sake as well. Your soul is pure and devoted to duty. Every time you justify bad behavior for a good cause, you take a step toward evil. Priestess and sermons, sermons and priestesses. Since we seem to be paying compliments now, I'll give you some of my own. I know that you're practically a saint, Eliandra. We all believe in the importance of this mission. But it's not just the will of Pulura that keeps us here, it's also you. Your leadership inspires us, but sometimes holiness is not enough. Someone just had to get their hands dirty and do what needs to be done. Eliandra is right. The cultists wish to atone for their crimes. We must support them on their path to redemption. We must not torture them. Qatar is right. We cannot trust the sincerity of the cultists. We must get the truth from them, by whatever means necessary. Mio! Mio! Мисло ти, чувам. Чувам. We go with good option. We'll make our sure our cultist friends get a feast and soft feather beds. Discord among allies. Such a thing weighs on me heavily. What shit will happen now, though? Let me guess, they escaped. Somebody help! Cultist. The one who didn't want to give his name. He started shaking, whispering something. And then his haze surrounded him. All the guards around him lost consciousness. He got up and started walking toward the temple entrance. But he was leaving. We don't know what to do. We need to go there at once. Make haste. Pulura, protect us. Let us go there quickly.
about?
The flying fuck have you turned into? First, we do it without buffs. Let's see what happens outside. Holy shit. A summoning ritual. Whom did you summon, you fool? Spare my companions when we were looking for shelter in Dresden. I deceived them too. Now I'll die, I'll become a worm in the abyss. I deserve nothing more. Echo of the Scary Man, what the fuck? You recognize the monster that towers over the cultist's blood-soaked body. You've seen the beast before, it appears in a vision you had about the death of Lariel. When you were in the caves beneath Kenabres, the monster looks like the Scary, hideous cross between human and locust. It sways on thin legs as its head turns from side to side. However, it does not seem to be frightened or aggressive. On the contrary, it seems strangely calm, as if completely unaffected by its current surroundings.
In anticipation of your questions, I will provide you with some answers. Yes, you have fallen into my trap. Even you fell for it, hand of the upstart. It has been many years since I caught your angel in the caves beneath Canabras and allowed him to leave his flaming sword in the stone. He promised that sooner or later someone would remove it, and I decided to believe him. I kept a watch on the sword. I have watched and waited all these years. Waited for the promise to come true, for the sword's new owner to bring me to you, to take me to the secret temple. You protected it well. In fact, the temple is still hidden from my sight, but I do not need to see the temple in order to destroy it. I simply need to know where it is.
Leandra turns pale. There's a feverish light in her eyes. Enough boasting, demon. Echo of the Scary, I presume.
Knight Commander. That is how one ought to address you, yes. I've been watching you for a long time, and I already know how, when, and where I'm going to kill you. Mortal children like to tear the wings off of flies and butterflies, and I, in turn, like to have my fun with the inheritor's pets.
What a comparison, man. Because he's an insect.
Silence, Echo! You fiend! Do you think I do not see your secret desire? Eredin overthrew you. He brought his hand down upon you and crushed you like a gnat. Since that day, you have nursed your resentment and jealousy, letting them fester within you. You are too much of a coward for honest combat. You prefer to ambush your prey, striking from the shadows. I will put an end to this. I will put an end to you. And you will take the secret of Pulura's fall with you to your grave.
There is so much you do not see, Herald.
Suddenly the Echo stops short. His head twitches from side to side and falls forward onto his chest. His hands hang down limply like a doll. Time seems to slow as he stands there unmoving. The air grows thick and heavy. Then the Echo raises his head, turning it from side to side as if assessing his surroundings. As you look into his blank eyes, you realize it is no longer the echo who stares back at you, but someone entirely different.
Let's see. The stench of the upper planes and the abyss. Colorful flashes. Magic that deflects the gaze and obscures the vision. It must be Pulura, the mistress of bright lights, who has tried to hide her temple in my domain. How could you let such a thing happen, Iomade, the imposter? Don't you feel sorry for your angelic allies? You should have just ordered them to serve their priest up on a platter to me. The end result would be the same.
Real Descari possessed him now. The herald knuckles are white as he grips the hilt of his sword. However, the angel remains silent. Whispered to Herald. Is that Descari himself speaking? Could he attack us? Demon Lord, have you recovered from the defeats I dealt you in Canabres and Dresden? Say nothing. Could he attack us? Whispered to the Herald.
I do not know the limits of his power, but if he decides to attack, I will protect you, even if it costs me my life. I will do my best to carry you to a safe place.
So my echo has found the Temple of Pulura. I wouldn't call it an achievement, but it's not bad for a maggot molded from the souls and bodies of mortals. What else? Gold, light, a sweet smell. It all seems suspiciously like heaven. Well then, Iomade the imposter, whom have you sent? Could it be your herald? And your new pet from Canabres? Or have I already killed that one? I lose track of such things. There are so many of them fussing about with their halos and wings, babbling their long, arduous prayers to some self-proclaimed goddess. Will you ever get tired of sending your favorites to the slaughter? Nothing to say, imposter? One day I will knock on the doors of heaven and you will have to answer. So remain silent for now and observe. Today there will be no bloodshed. I will send the echo back to the abyss right now.
The strange oppressive presence suddenly disappeared. The echo remains still, frozen, as if in trance.
You will not take our secret to the abyss, you monster!
Your main flaw is predictability, pawns of heaven. I already know your next move, your methods, your plans of defense. I know how to catch you off guard, and it's as simple as catching a bird in a cage. I will return to the abyss as my lord has ordered, but I am not retreating in defeat. I am carrying off my prey. The screams of your stupid priestess will haunt your every waking moment, and thoughts of her will taunt you in the silence of the night. She will be my entertainment until you are within my grasp.
There was no option to just slaughter those cultists. No matter what I chose, they would end up as prisoners. So you can't stop this from happening. Damn the demons, all their cunning guile. The echo escaped with a prisoner, and I could do nothing to stop it. I was only able to protect you. The echo of Descari doesn't want to face me in a fair fight, so he attacks my friends and allies. Echo of Descari taken Eliandra. She was the heart of Pulura's fall. And now the heart has been ripped out. Why is the echo pursuing you, Hand of the Inheritor? My lady Yomedea inherited the throne of heaven from the great Erodon. The same Erodon who overthrew the echo and stopped Descari's last attempt to break through the Golarion. This is why the Echo hates anything and anyone associated with Aroden's legacy. And of course, the legacy includes Yomedea as her herald. I just happened to be the first in line. The Scary himself spoke to us. I wouldn't say he spoke to us. He was addressing my celestial lady, Yomedea. He must have thought she was watching us. This demon lord never wastes his time communicating with mortals or even with celestials. He barely notices us, or at least pretends not to. Why didn't the Echo fight? It's not easy to explain without delving more deeply into the nature of demons, and more specifically the Echo of the Scary. Demons are created by the Abyss to have a single purpose. They're made to destroy, desecrate, and torture. But the Echo of the Scary is not a real demon. His monstrous creator used his own power and the souls of his mortal followers to make the Echo into what he is today. He was not born in the Abyss but in Golarion, and the Scary wanted to use him to open a way into the world. I've faced this monster before, have defeated it in many battles, but his soul is infinitely vile and filled with pride, a pride that has been wounded. The Echo suffered a terrible defeat at the hands of Aroden and was exiled to the Abyss, vanquished and disgraced. Then his pride took another blow when a simple human witch, a real warlash, succeeded where he had failed. She opened the way for demonic hordes to enter the mortal world. If you wish to understand the Echo, you must understand that he is wounded and angry, eager to have revenge for all his grievances and defeats. That's why it's not enough for him to simply kill enemies, even though he can easily overpower them. He wants those who stand against him to suffer in trash and helpless rage, just as he did. That's why he chose not to fight, and why he did not bring a horde of demons with him, even though he has them at his command. He wants sadness and terror to poison our souls. He wants our hearts to be heavy with grief when we think about the ally he has stolen from us. The Echo wants our minds to be filled with the horrors and tortures of the Abyss, so that when we sleep, the screams of pain and prayers will help become nightmares that wake us from our slumber. Damn it, Angel, do you want me to howl with rage and sadness? Eliandra is the hands of that monster, in the hands of that monster. I can't even rush to her rescue, because now bears sole responsibility for our entire community. Now that the demons know the temple exists, the entire temple needs to be transferred to Dresden. I will speak with everyone, and if necessary organize a retreat to safety. All stargazers are to Dresden. However, I can tell you that none of them will wish to flee. If I ask them to save themselves, the answer will be no. We've given too much to this mission. We cannot abandon it now. We must finish it for Pulura, for the memory of Sarkoris, and for the entire world. We will stay in this temple for as long as it takes to finish our work, even if we have to fend off the demons. Besides, even if the demons know the exact location of the temple, Pulura's patronage still shields our sanctuary from their eyes. We will stand our ground. I have faith. What can we do to save Echo's victim? He went to the Abyss, with the rasping rifts, to the minions of his lord. Even if our hearts wish it, we cannot simply rush after him. Incursions into the Abyss are 100 times more dangerous than anything you faced before, champion. So dangerous I would not risk sending you there unless it was absolutely necessary. I will return you to Dresden, and then I will send a message to heaven. If I turn to the sources of wisdom, perhaps I'll find something that will help. We must not lose hope, no matter how dire things may seem. And I would ask you, mighty champion, to look for Targona the Angel. She is a light that must shine among the ranks of the Crusaders once more. One day we will finally give Echo of the Scary what he deserves, and then we'll save everyone he has ever threatened. But now it's time for us to return to Dresden and prepare for war. Cool, very, very cool mission that's bugged out, by the way. One side quest bugged out, but a cool one. You get to see the World Wound. You get to see more of the story. You get to learn about deities, about Eroden, about Yomedea, about the Skari, about Echo of the Skari. And you get some cool items, and you get a lot of money. And a lot of scrolls. And 21 daggers. And I would be on a... God damn it. You know, if the quest didn't bug out, I would have 200,000 XP. And it would be here. And I would be close to level 12. And look how far I am now from a level. You fucking game. You fucking game.
No one stands in my way.
Smiris. 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 I'll have a lot of playthroughs, yeah. I'll have a lot of playthroughs. Reading your chat right now, see what you people wrote. I am pissed off though, I like to see everything, to get everything, especially to receive rewards and experience. But fuck it. Did you learn anything about what happened at Pulura's fall, about the echo of the Skari and his victim? Not yet. My heavenly mistress does not answer my call. She's clearly occupied by other matters and concerns. So far I learned nothing of use from my fellow angels. They are seeking knowledge of the echo and where he takes his victims. I still have hope that we can save the victim. However, this matter cannot be permitted to overshadow the importance of the crusade, no matter how personal it may be for you and me. Stopping the demons is our main goal, tracking down the echo and saving our ally. Alas, it's not. What happens if I go to Pulura's fall now? Alas, that is not possible. You heard what the guardians of the temple said. They do not welcome our presence there any longer. At least until all this chaos is settled. I'm but a guest there, as are you, and I cannot compel them. This angel, goddammit, the moment he spawned up, everything went to shit. To shit. Hey, they updated the map of Dresden in the last patch. Now you can see the entire map of Dresden. They actually updated the map and they did it well now. Fine, fine. Nice. Solid change. The angel again. Jesus Christ, inheritor. Radiates confidence, his powerful voice solemn and proud. Champion, my heart rejoices to find you in good health. It would be very cool if he could actually be a freaking companion, okay? That would be fucking great. I know you have many important matters to attend to, but first, listen to me. Your exploits have inspired many. The priests in Dresden and Mendem preach until they grow hoarse, surrounded by crowds of soldiers and lay people. But They are beset by doubt. Should their words stir the soldiers' hearts, spur righteous anger, and thirst for victory? Or should they soothe war-weary souls like a healing elixir? Perhaps they should preach vigilance and remind the masses how dark and dangerous our adversary is. Tell me what you think, and I shall carry your word to the priests. Will you be my advisor? I wish to help, champion. I do not know if my counsel will be of any use, for I have never lived among mortals. But should I sense trouble or see a good opportunity, I will come to you and tell you the truth. What do you think the consequences of my decision will be? You can move mountains with the righteous word. The priests promise peace will console people, and the tide of brave souls flocking to your banner will not slacken even in the darkest hour. Their sermons of war will harden your soldiers' resolve, kindle their righteous fury, and inspire them to fight the enemy without regard for themselves. As for the frightening speeches, their purpose is to reach the ears of those who live under the protection of the Crusaders. Not everyone has a strong arm to carry a sword, but many have the gold to buy one. Remind them of the hardships and adversity that our soldiers face, and they will gladly aid our cause. The effect of the positive morale on recruitment growth is increased by 50%. The effect of positive morale on finance, materials, and energy points income increases by 33%. Warn the world. We need money. I wish I could say it is bad to sow the seeds of fear in mortal hearts, but it would be a lie, so let them tremble, for they have much to fear. Let their fear strengthen their resolve and kindle their will to fight. Only by joining forces will we be able to hold back the onslaught of the abyss. So let none sleep in peace, lulled by a foolish dream that the war does not affect them. At this point, I will remain silent. Better not disturb your further champion. Hope not to see your face in the next 2 days. Since you spawned, everything went to shit. The fuck with these daggers. Let's get outside. Sell stuff. Is there anything here though before I go? Because I don't need to rest. We can immediately get out just to sell stuff. I believe monks can have all alignments. They shouldn't deactivate on a monk. They got all alignments available. Heavenly audience. We got one decree available, glory to the heroes. Increase crusade morale. It's already high. You're still under construction after all this time. How on earth are you still under construction? Next rank in leadership. 100,000. We sell items, we equip, and after we fucking go, we play something new. We got 2 maps close by. We can check those out.
All this waiting bores me.
They need to allow fast travel to the artisan. They need to add that shit. Straight to the shop, you know.
Onwards.
That would be fucking great. Instead of doing it like this. Jewelry artisan. 12,000. Hey, I'ma get good with money. That angel mission went well. Permanent intelligence. +2. And it seems like only one character is using intelligence, it's Nenio. I might wait. Because Volje also uses intelligence, I think. I think I'd rather give it to Volje than to Nenio. Now it is trinkets. The ring grants the wearer +4 bonus to initiative. When the wearer lands a hit against an undamaged enemy, it grants all companions +3 bonus on damage rolls for 1 round. This is good for Lan, I think. Now a ring shoots an enemy engaged in a melee and hits the enemy, suffers -1 penalty on attack. Top of this bonus, perception and trickery. Athletics checks. Natural armor 2. Inspired wisdom. Just charisma. Just charisma. Keep the one against undead. No one shoots, only land.